Some very disappointing news from the world of AI. Breaking news, everybody. Apparently, Anthropic have just suspended access to both Fable 5 and Mythos 5 in order to comply with a US government directive. We do have the article here from Anthropic themselves, and they say that the US government, citing national security authorities, has issued an export control directive to suspend all access to Fable 5 and Mythos 5 by any foreign national, whether inside or outside the US, including foreign national Anthropic employees. The net effect of this order is that we must abruptly disable Fable 5 and Mythos 5 for all our customers to ensure compliance. Now, it is important to stress here that the US government didn't actually say that, look, Anthropic, you guys have to shut down access to Fable 5 and Mythos 5 for everybody. They simply said, we don't want any foreign nationals to have access to these AI models because they are very, very powerful. But because there is no way for Anthropic to guarantee that a particular person using Mythos 5 or Fable 5 in particular isn't a US citizen, they cannot guarantee that, or is a US citizen, they cannot guarantee that. So the only way how they can ensure that a non-US national cannot have access to Fable 5 is to simply shut down access for every single person. Now, obviously, Anthropic are pushing back because they go on to state the different safeguards that they've put in place to ensure that Fable 5 cannot be misused by anybody. And in fact, they talk about the actual main concern that the US government has, which is that Fable 5 or Mythos 5 can be jailbroken, which will then unlock the cyber capabilities of these AI models. Right here, they say that no testers have yet been able to find a universal jailbreak, which is basically a method that can very broadly bypass the model safeguards, unlocking a wide range of cyber capabilities. And they go on to say that we suspect that perfect jailbreak resistance is not currently possible for any model provider. Every safeguard used in the industry is vulnerable to non-universal jailbreak. So basically, they're saying that, look, there is no way how we can guarantee 100% that our AI models cannot be jailbroken. Now, we've implemented safeguards to make it as difficult as possible, but the main argument here is that, look, we have other AI models that have very similar cyber capabilities and have also this jailbreak vulnerability that you're so concerned about. Why is it that those AI models aren't getting suspended? In fact, we do have this article here from Transformer, where they say, according to the UK's AI Security Institute, OpenAI's newly released GPT 5.5 is the world's most capable model on individual cyber tasks and can complete a 32-step corporate network attack simulation estimated to take an expert 20 hours. It appears to be similarly capable, if slightly worse, at carrying out a cyber attack as Anthropic's unreleased Mythos. So essentially, what Anthropic are arguing here is that, look, you have OpenAI with the GPT 5.5 that has very similar capabilities to Mythos and also cannot provide 100% resistance against universal jailbroken methods. Why is it that OpenAI don't get to suspend GPT 5.5, but we have to suspend Fable 5 and Mythos 5? Now, obviously, Anthropic don't directly say this, but one can fairly deduce that this could be something of a personal attack by the US government against Anthropic. Now, the reason why we have to talk about this is because, in case you've forgotten or you're not aware, the relationship between Anthropic as a company and the US government is very, very, very tense. A few months ago, we had the Pentagon wanting to have full access to Anthropic's AI models, and Anthropic pushed back saying that, look, we don't want the US government using our AI models for mass surveillance, so we don't want to give them full access to our AI models. Now, I can see the arguments from both sides because, yes, obviously, we don't want the US government to have full access to these AI models and then use these AI models to conduct mass surveillance against, US citizens and people and so on. We obviously don't want that. But from the perspective of the Pentagon and the US government, we also don't want a private AI company to have this, unchecked power to just do whatever they want to do. So I can see the arguments from both sides. But regardless, Relationships between Anthropic and the US government has been very, very tense. Back in March, the US government went as far as to label Anthropic as a supply chain risk, basically saying that, look, Anthropic are a national security vulnerability. And Anthropic threatened to sue the US government because of this. So there's definitely been a lot of very tense relationships between the US government and Anthropic. And in fact, a few months ago, Donald Trump himself ordered all US agencies, government agencies, to suspend working with any kinds of Anthropic models. So there's definitely a lot of bad blood, if you will, between Anthropic and the US government. So this is just my own personal opinion, but I think that this has more to do with personal, sort of a personal attack by the US government against Anthropic. It's not really because of national security concerns, because if that was the case, again, the US government will do the exact same thing with GPT 5.5. Again, GPT 5.5 has been shown to be quite similar to Mythos 5 in terms of cyber capabilities. And just like with Anthropic, OpenAI themselves cannot guarantee that their AI models are 100% resistant to jailbroken methods. So that's pretty much the gist of this latest development. Personally, I am very, very disappointed because Fable 5 was only available for 72 hours. I started working with it only a couple of days ago. And honestly, the difference between Fable 5 and Opus 4.8 is night and day. Fable 5 is significantly much better than Opus 4.8. It was really giving me very solid suggestions for my LinkedIn newsletters, my YouTube videos, things like that. And I noticed the difference instantly. Fable 5 was very, 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 very competent. And it's really a shame. It's kind of like I have to go back to my ex-girlfriend, you know. It's like I have to leave my wonderful new girlfriend and go back to the ex-girlfriend that I dumped. You know, that's kind of like what it feels like going from Fable 5 back to Opus 4.8. But Anthropic have said, of course, that they will try to restore access as soon as possible. So hopefully, they will be able to, because Fable 5 honestly it's a game changer. It's significantly much better than Opus 4.8. So let me know what you guys think about this particular development. Actually, I want to know, do you agree with Anthropic in them not giving any kind of access to Claude for the US government? Or do you side with the US government? Do you think that the US government should have more access to these AI models and control these AI companies? Personally, for me, it's somewhere in the middle. There's got to be like 50-50. Yes, I do want the government to have some sort of control over these AI companies, but at the same time, I don't want the government to have unlimited capabilities or unlimited access to these AI models and then use those AI models for their own, nefarious, activities. So that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Lab Cyber, where I discuss all things AI and cybersecurity. So if you do enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so they're notified whenever I upload a new video. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.